Das ist Ludo. Love Me Dead, Radio Dead Air KRDA. Jonathan called in the future soon. We had the Ramones, I Don't Want to Grow Up, the Dickies, Banana Splits, and had a What the Fuck Is Wrong With You from the Vaults. I promise you. I have a new What the Fuck Is Wrong With You tomorrow, and then this weekend I've got a new Doctor Who classic, so you're getting two very soon. Working my ass off on shit. Screaming match with fucking After Effects tomorrow, but anyway. Got live What the Fuck Is Wrong With You requests, new Derek, new Lupa, all sorts of stuff coming up tonight. There is one thing I wanted to talk about, but thanks to being busy with the episode, which I didn't get to finish, I can't. Wanted to talk about Breaking Bad. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't been able to go near the DVR because I've been busy. But anyway, there is some other stuff going on. Fun news. This blows my mind. Have you heard of Guardians of the Galaxy? It's getting a movie. It's the most unlikely goddamn fucking franchise to get a fucking movie. If you haven't heard of it, there's two incarnations, okay? The first one features a bunch of aliens, never seen before, and an alternate future version of a current superhero who has Captain America's shield. The other version has a talking raccoon with laser guns and a giant tree. This is getting a movie. But anyway, the news is director James Gunn, who is responsible for Super and Slither, if you enjoyed those films, is signed on to direct the Guardians of the Galaxy film. I'm looking for that. A little bit of interesting news about the Hobbit films coming up, in case you didn't realize the Hobbit trilogy. Good God. Peter Jackson. Just because Tolkien wrote some shit on a cocktail napkin doesn't mean you gotta film it. 2 movies was enough. But anyway, for those of you who weren't aware, Benedict Cumberbatch, who is renowned for his role as Sherlock in the BBC series, is playing both the Necromancer and the Necromancer. The Necromancer is Sauron. And Smaug, who, when I was a kid, I loved Smaug. Of all the fucking stuff in all of the books, Smaug was my favorite. I loved him. He was awesome. Fantastic. And this is a little bit of a spoiler. It's not even a spoiler. This is just a little bit of a thing. Smaug has got his eyes. Smaug has got Benedict Cumberbatch's eyes. How neat is that? How fucking neat is it? It's a little thing, but I fucking love technology. That's just neat. I like it. So anyway, the big comic stuff I wanted to talk about. If you don't follow comics, you're not gonna care. So bye. You don't give a shit. For those of you who do, there's been an event running right now. Marvel. They do their yearly event shit. They've been doing fucking ever. And this year it's Avengers versus X-Men. Now I wanted an insightful story in which both groups are in the right, and you have to really think about what's going on in the situation. you can easily put yourself in either camp's shoes, and you understand there's nuances, there's levels. It's an intricate story. I know. I'm silly. Because what ended up happening in Avengers versus X-Men is it's one of those stories, it's an idiot ball story. You know these movies. You know these stories. It's Prometheus was an idiot ball story. Yeah, it's one of those movies that depends on every single one of the main characters doing the stupidest thing possible. Doesn't matter if it's out of character for them. The story requires stupidity in order to progress. It will not work without stupid. In case you weren't aware, this is very bad writing. But what it's ended up doing is, instead of having nuance and differing viewpoints, and they both could potentially be right, no, what we have is the X-Men have taken over the world. Seriously. Scott Cyclops, he's taken over the world. Of course! Yes, I know. He's got the power of the Phoenix. And they gave part of the power of the Phoenix to Magic, who takes captured Avengers and ties them up with demons. Because that's what good guys do. That's what heroes do. They tie up other heroes with demon rope. And Emma Frost, who White Queen, yeah, she was in a relationship with Cyclops, and now she's fucking Namor. He doesn't know, but she's fucking Namor. Why? And Namor is just being. So, long story short, I have never seen a comic book. Well, no, I can't say never. They have absolutely ruined these characters as heroes. Ruined. To the point where the only way to fix this shit is the big red reset button. Again, bad storytelling. Very bad fucking storytelling. They've made these characters so awful. And the last time they did this was Civil War and Secret Invasion with Tony Stark, who was Iron Man. And he was, strangely enough, the antagonist of all of that. And he did a bunch of horrible things, and it all came back to bite him in the ass. And instead of having to stand up and take responsibility for that shit, they wiped his brain so he's not responsible because he doesn't remember doing it. Ta-da! Oddly enough, they did it just in time for the movie. Wonder if that's a coincidence. So yeah, it's... I want to like comics. I do. And there are good comics to like. I've told you about them, Invincible, Fables, and Chew, and there's tons of really good comics to like. I don't understand why this is so hard. Why this is such a understand. How is this why is this difficult? They get paid to do this shit. I can write a better story for free. Fuck, half of you could write a better story for free. I could write a better story in crayon. Anyway.